the three of us.
Isn't she? Like, I know. I feel
She's
like
gay.
we shouldn't end this night after this.
That's
we
what I
should...
just said to her. I said, where we going?
Right?
No,
okay.
we're going out.
We're doing a thing. We've decided.
We're doing a thing. Because you can't have us three baddies in a room together.
I can't get arrested tonight, you guys.
Yes, you can.
Why not?
Because
get
my
arrested.
wrist is successful.
Also, I'm very successful.
She's very successful.
I'm very
We can just be like,
successful.
do you know who she is?
I'm very successful.
And they'll be like, we know who she is,
Heidi's
but
a
we don't
real
like
one.
her.
bitches.
Heidi's the real one. Heidi's the real one because I'm gullible. I'll be like, they don't know who I am. And Heidi's like, bitch, they know who you is, bitch.
I know.
They know who. She knows who you is,
That's like
bitch.
when people try to pretend, even though people don't know me.
Know who you is.
She know who you is,
I'd be like, they know who you are. Like, they know who you is. That's like when people pretend like they don't know me and then they come up and say something about someone that's like my friend. Like, I had one time, I told Tiara this one time I was walking to McDonald's.
Your favorite restaurant.
I was walking to McDonald's on a lunch break and this dude came up to me and he was like, hey, the comedian. And I was like, huh? And he was like, I know your friends. Oh, which friends you know? And he was like, I work at Disney. I know Tahir. And I was like, oh, word. And I texted Tahir right away. I was like, hey, apparently some dude who work at Disney know you. And he was like, but I don't work at Disney. I was like, yeah, that fake motherfucker. Like I was like, yeah, you know who I am. And then sometimes when I ride my bike in downtown, which apparently
You
you're not.
ride your bike down?
Yeah.
Listen, Farron, she had me in these streets downtown.
Really?
Walking her home at 1 a.m. drunk. And people were like, you walked through downtown alone?
I'm saying,
She makes me feel like we can do anything. She don't care.
London.
Yeah?
I love her so much.
don't do it.
But
Don't walk in
We
downtown.
walk around downtown at night, me and Heidi.
But you do
after the
realize
club.
she's a white woman, right?
Yeah, but so am I.
Only in personality. I need you to. So am I.
She
I need you to be careful.
White personality.
She does.
So am I.
I remember.
Wait a
Wait a
Like
second.
Freaky Friday. Okay, sorry.
Wait a second.
Be honest.
Wait a
We haven't
second.
even started.
Why?
So am I.
We have to get to this intro, but wait a
Okay,
second.
okay.
I have to tell this story because I feel like I'm gonna forget if I don't tell it. So we were like drilling London about the difference between like growing up black in London versus like black in America.
Yes.
And so we were talking about saying the N word, and she was like, "Oh no, I'll never say that because it sounds racist when I say it."
I can't help but pronounce the hard R. So it's just my accent. So I just don't. I said it one time. I sang a City Girls song, and these black girls were like, "Don't do that. Don't do that." I was like, "No, bitch us, nigga." And it just sounded so bad. And these girls were like, "Sweetie, don't do that. Don't do that.
Never do that again.
Don't do that."
Where were you?
I was on a boat in Barbados, and there was these girls there from
makes it even
America, and we were just singing to City Girls, and yeah, we were all singing it loud. And then when I said that bit, they all looked at me like, "What the fuck came out of your mouth?" And from then, I was like, "I'm never gonna."
I'm not
gonna do that hard R. I can't
the
help
way
it.
the way the hard R
The hard
rolls
R
off
just
your tongue.
rolls out. I can't not. No, I'm not even doing it. My brand. Negro is what I say. Negro. Even Negro sounds offensive. Hello, Negro.
Stop looking at me.
I'm looking at Heidi.
Don't look at me. I don't say none of those words.
Just stop. Just stop,
No, I'm
friend.
gonna stop. I'm stopping.
Oh my God. Okay.
Lord.
So, hi, friends. Welcome back for another episode of More to the Story. For those who know us, we block shoot. And so to hear, no, he's not here. It'll look like 2 weeks in a row, but it's actually the same day. So relax. He'll be back.
Wow.
I like to explain that.
It's fine.
Part. But we got some good guesses today, y'all.
Some good what?
Some
Sorry?
good guesses.
Some good guesses. Some good guesses. Yes. Some guesses.
Yes. So to my right, we have Miss Heidi Heaslet.
Hey.
And to my left, we have the very successful London Hughes.
Hi.
Why am I getting no very successful?
No, because it's like my brand. It's my brand.
She says it. When people like struggle to like place her and something, she's like, "Yes, I'm a comedian. I'm very successful."
Because
it's
people are like, "What? I'm like, yes, I'm very successful." Like I have to let you know.
Like just because you don't know who I am doesn't mean I'm a nobody.
Not. Yes.
Yes.
I mainly did it to Patrick, and that's what she remembers because Patrick was trying to play me the whole time. He had no idea who
That's
was.
what Patrick does.
And had no idea. He thought I was faking this.
He thought, yes, he was on
Tell
like
Patrick he's faking everything
This
he
is
does.
the thing.
he was on a 2-hour-long
Patrick,
boat ride with her, and then was like, so this is like your real accent? And it's like, dude, you thought I would stick to this long?
For 2
It
hours.
was such a pet
So that's
question.
where it came from. And now I say it all the time when anyone tries to, who are you, me? I'm like, I'm London. I'm very successful.
It's just that.
Just
And I
blanket.
love it.
Rolls off the tongue.
I feel like she needs that on a shirt.
I know I do.
That needs to be your new hashtag every time you post anything. Hashtag I'm very
I'm
successful.
very successful.
Yeah.
Very successful.
Okay. So yay. Thanks, ladies.
Thanks for
being here.
having me.
I'm excited. Okay.
Okay.
Grow up, you guys. Let's serious up.
Why is there no alcohol? This is weird for me hanging out with you sober.
I know. I did think this podcast had
The last
alcohol.
8 times. So
Literally, like-
I am not the bartender though.
That's
Tahir
it.
is. And so if I pour you a drink, okay, I will not pour you a drink. I will hand you a bottle of liquor and a cup and tell you to
Yes.
pour your own drink.
Yes, you
don't
would.
want me to do it. You don't want me to do it if you want to be able to walk when you leave here. Because I stopped drinking, but when I did, I drank a lot of things straight.
Okay, you don't
So-
drink anymore.
No, I'm taking a little break.
As
I
of
don't.
when? I saw you last week.
I'm taking a little break
No,
too.
I didn't drink.
Well, you weren't drinking at the roller skating
No.
thingy.
No, she wasn't drinking at the roller
Good for
skating
you.
thing.
I think I was smoking, but I wasn't drinking.
Weren't you with the car?
Nope.
You weren't-
I was standing at the car, but I
you
wasn't
weren't
drinking.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's been almost a month. It feels good.
Yeah, no, I did a 2-month
Yeah.
hiatus in it, and I lost weight instantly.
Yes,
you
I've
lose
lost-
weight like that.
I've
what I
lost a
did.
lot of weight.
Everything.
I've lost too much weight, and now I'm trying to gain it back.
Your body is amazing.
Thank
Bang
you.
it
But I'm
on.
still trying to gain it back.
Life is so hard.
Oh, it sucks to be me.
It sucks to be
you feel
Baron.
sorry for me.
Can't gain this
sorry.
weight.
I feel so sorry for
Oh, I
you.
just
Thank
have to
you.
eat all this food. Yum 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 yum.
Right?
I know those high metabolism bitches.
Yeah.
Can't stand them.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about me?
No. Not at all.
With her fucking no, we're
No.
not talking about you. With
No,
your fucking
Farron. With your
shake.
flawless body. Not at all.
That ain't no green smoothie. That's a green shake,
With
baby.
and then your ass. Her ass is
You
just
know
so
what?
big.
I should not even be drinking that for the sake of all my relationships
your
because
ass.
I cannot handle dairy. But
Oh.
I had a taste for your shake. So I was like, I can't finish this,
It's
but I can at
always-
least get the taste.
Why
Why
Yeah.
do
I
you not
just
do
need
that?
to taste
Why do you
it.
not do that? You IBS people. Why do you always try and have this dairy when dairy don't like you?
Dairy does not like me.
I know so many people that
but
do
I
that.
only
And
do- I only
alcoholics
do it
still
a
drink
little bit.
alcohol, so it is what
but
it
tequila
is.
loves me. Me and
Tequila would never do me the
Tequila
way
would never-
dairy does
Yeah,
her.
exactly. Tequila don't have me out in the toilet, out in the streets. Like, no. Tequila respects me. I respect
Tequila just have
tequila.
you waking up questioning how your knees got skinned.
This is true. This is true. Very true.
Tell us.
No, I've had some tequila nights where I've woken up. You know when like you take your makeup off but you keep your shoes on. And I'm in bed with my makeup off, hair wrapped, shoes on.
Really?
Tequila.
Okay, wait. Those shoes are fire as
Thank
fuck.
you. Christian Louboutin. Do you like?
Yes, I
the
do
red
like.
button?
I see.
Thanks,
I
Farron.
was like, cute.
God, Heidi.
Vans.
Yes.
Get these Vans, baby.
Converse.
Come on.
I don't even know if
Come
you can get
on.
my van. Look at the camera. Don't even want to put them in the shot.
Turn your foot the other way, baby. Turn it this way.
This way.
Give the people the Vans.
Give the people what they want.
This way.
Heidi, at least, why they got a hole in Heidi, you are successful too. You are.
She got on her music festival shoes.
Yeah, except I wasn't at the music.
I was about to say. No, I'm dead. No.
She got on her music
got
festival,
her
except I was outside trying to get in.
She got her Coachella. She got her Coachella.
I was ready. I was outside the music festival, like, just put me in, coach. Put me in. I'm good.
She
Oh
got
my
her
God, I
Coachella's
saw
on.
Okay,
this
sorry,
girl
sorry. Let me sit back
yesterday
down.
at Smoking Grooves, and she had on the most busted. They were supposed to be white Converse, and I was like, those are her concert shoes. Like, you don't wear your really good shoes, especially not outdoors to an outdoor
Do you
event.
not?
But no.
Really?
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Because I've got hiking Gucci.
Do you not wear the Louis? You not wear the Louis Vuittons?
Come to run in with me in your hiking Gucci.
You see my hiking Gucci. Heidi see my hiking. I got hiking Gucci.
Yo.
I got hiking Gucci.
Like
bag.
she said, she's very successful.
It's like an old Gucci. I got Gucci pajamas, like an
Not
old
old
t-shirt that's
Gucci.
like Gucci now, but it's pajamas now, and it's Gucci, and it's just like. Because it's just Gucci. That's just like.
Oh, well, I guess over
Gucci's the cheapest
in
designer.
London, it's not. Yeah. In London.
Gucci's the cheapest designer out of all of them.
I was shocked to find it out too,
Yeah.
but I was
is actually
looking at a Gucci purse that I liked, and I was like, Dior costs more than Gucci?
Yeah, Gucci's the cheapest. But Gucci's my favorite.
This is actually something I wanted to talk about today.
Talk to me, Heidi.
Where the fuck y'all get all these clothes at?
What do you mean? The shops, the store.
From clothing places?
Yeah, it stresses me out. Every time I walk in the store, I walk in and then I just panic. I'll be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Switch to
I feel
online
you.
shopping.
Yeah.
Still, I don't know how to do it. Like, it's just everybody looks, everybody looks so good.
Right? Oh,
I don't know.
This is the
how-
thing. This is why you
Follow
didn't come
old
to the, This is
Rafiki.
why
She
you didn't
knows
come
the
to
way.
the fabulous party.
I got you.
Heidi, this is why you didn't come to the
Even
fabulous
in
party.
the
right?
height.
It's why I didn't come to what?
I invited you to a fabulous party last week, and I said you've got to look fabulous.
Yeah,
and
and
you did not come.
I said I don't have fabulous clothes, and I really meant that.
you
and she
do.
got she got mad. You guys, she got mad at me, and she's like, "I know you've got fabulous clothes. Look in your closet. You've got fabulous clothes."
But
and I
seen
swear
it.
to no, let me finish. I swear to God, I swear to God, I looked in my closet.
Jesus,
I looked in my closet and I like teared up. I was like, she doesn't understand.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
You don't realize
You
how
don't
great
re-
your
Thank
things
you.
are. But when somebody else looks in there, they can pull out gold.
Exactly.
Like I had
Your
a stylist.
fur coat is in my closet. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
I
that's one
had
of my
a
fabulous
stylist
clothes.
come and do a closet audit for us, and she was like, "You guys have
The thing.
good
Yes.
shit.
We just don't
Like
realize
you have
it.
good shit. You just don't realize it." And she started piecing together stuff, and I was like, "I would have never put that with
Exactly.
that. I would have never put that with that."
You
Like,
need to
it was
give
crazy.
yourself some credit because Heidi's a whole Fenty model and she acts
That
in dresses.
part, yes.
She acts in dresses like she ain't got no home training,
I
but
went-
she does. She's
I went and bought that pajama set just because I saw you in it. That like plaid
She's
one,
an
that
influencer.
kind of
The tartan?
The
tartan.
one.
Yes, I'm sorry, the tartan.
She looks so good in that.
That sounds so fancy. I
Fancy,
feel
fancy.
white
tartan
and British when I say that.
tartan.
The tartan set.
The tartan.
You hear that, Savage X
The
Fenty?
tartan. No, but and then
I
I think
purchased
Heidi
it because
will
of
go in
Heidi.
out and she'll whether it's a premiere I take her to or a fancy event, brunch, baby girl's in sweats every single time. And I'm like, Heidi, you're a pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
Put on trousers that don't have elastic. Once. Just once.
I need help.
Just once.
So
I
next
just need-
time she needs to be dressed, call me. We'll
Okay,
go
cool.
over.
But she
we will
tries
dress
it.
you.
We do like a
and
she's
send
all
you away.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all you do is like
All of a sudden, no
take your
glasses,
hair
and it's
down.
like, ooh, who is she?
and you go walk down the stairs in slow
No,
motion.
right? No baseball cap. And it's like it's a totally
Take it
different
off.
person.
Take off the baseball cap. Just take it. Look.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, ooh.
See how
Giving
beautiful
us
she is?
sultry and shit.
She's so beautiful. Yes, friend.
I don't have.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
I'm
stop.
not going to
We'll
hear
figure
it.
it out. We'll
We've
figure it
already
out.
told
Tits.
you
And
that
she's
you
got
do
tits.
have.
And she's got tits. And she doesn't
does.
have them out.
Actually, I do have super cute
Give me some
tits.
She got
scissors.
great
I'll cut
tits.
a V right down the
Yeah.
front.
I'm gonna tell you right now one thing about my. Have we even gotten to what we're supposed to get
It doesn't
to?
matter.
What
We're
is-
I'm
talking
gonna tell you
about
one
this
thing
right
about.
now.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about these titties.
Oh yes, titties. Tell us about them.
I like to call them my JV titties who made the varsity squad. Like,
What?
they're like, you know, the girl who's like,
You
she's not.
minimize everything about
No,
yourself.
hold on.
Please,
This is
this
gonna
is
end
what-
up in
this
a
is
positive.
therapy.
This is gonna end up
Therapy
in
with
positive.
Heidi.
It's like
Listen to her.
but you know the girl who's like she's not varsity yet. She's like not a junior or a senior, but she's like the sophomore that they're like, we gotta upgrade her. Like she just like my titties are small but so happy and perfect.
Look at her. You're
They're
a
really
hottie.
great.
Your hair looks really good.
Yeah, it
Why
looks
are you
good.
covering it up with a
Because
hat?
she's stupid. That is why. That is why. She always does this.
Okay, what are we supposed
Yes.
to get to?
Oh my God.
Leave it to London
Oh,
to tell
Lord.
us the truth.
This is
Jesus.
why we need
Okay.
alcohol here.
Exactly. He's doing shots of Dasani.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
Okay.
What's
You know I like my conversation cards, Linda.
Okay, go on. Let's go.
So, like last episode, you guys, I have Ace Metaphors tonight's conversation, the card game. This one is different than the ones we played last.
Jesus.
This is relationship debates. So, I will call myself trying to show the card, and I had it right here behind the microphone. There we go. Can you see it? Yes. But anyway, so I want you to pick a card, and I'm going to read the question.
Picking the middle one.
You both did the same thing, you freaking
Because
weirdos.
we're besties.
How long have you guys known each other?
She's
Years.
my first American friend or my second ever American friend. I met you in 2018, 17?
I don't know. You'd have to call it. I mean, we can tell the story if
2018.
you want, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a story?
Heidi tells it better than I do.
so we were at a hair shop that Tangerine.
Look at the strong eye contact she was giving you, though.
I'm telling you, we were
because
at
she's
this,
upset for me.
I was upset because we were shooting a sketch that like Tangerine or had organized or like somebody had organized, and we're like in the valley, like deep enough, and and we were like in passing, like she was in a different sketch than I was in, and we were like standing. I remember standing by the dumpster in a hair, you know, like the strip malls, hair shop, liquor store, dry cleaners, like that type of shit in the valley. And then I was like, and she's like, you know, talking like this and like all that stuff or whatever. And I was like, hey, is that accent real? Is that for real right now? And she's like, yeah, of course it's real. And I was like, you know where the fuck you at right now? And she was like, yeah, I'm at like a sketch thing. And I was like, hey, did you just tell her to come out here? And I was like, all right, you're going to take my number. Next time you come out here, people tell you to go places. Just check in with me. Make sure you know where the fuck you at.
You have no business being in the
like I was like, what? You just like
this liquor store, like
like,
this is not
she's just
the
like,
Hollywood
yeah,
dream.
babe, I'm just like,
because I met this girl at some black female empowerment
and it
luncheon,
was,
she
but
was
it was like,
come and do this sketch, and I'm like, when in Los Angeles?
That's so
But it was like
sweet
if
of you to just do that.
did
and she's just like screaming in the middle of the yeah, I've never like been here before. I'm gonna keep it fucking down.
I'm in Los
I'm in Los Angeles. I've like never seen this place before. It's just
Oh
like,
my
and I'm
God.
like, hey,
I'd never been. That was
you
my
playing
first
right
time.
now or not?
That was my first time outside a liquor store.
And I was like,
Wow.
Yeah.
and I was like, you gonna take? And then I think we saw each other in passing at Soho
Yeah,
House.
Soho
Wait,
House.
Yeah.
are there no liquor stores in London?
No,
Is that not a thing?
We don't have liquor stores.
Okay.
Like we have like shops that sell wine, but then or shops that sell alcohol, but we don't call them liquor stores.
Oh,
So
okay.
like being outside a liquor store is very.
Yeah, like,
I'm outside a liquor store. I was like, I am so cool.
No, that's not what that means at all.
I was like,
Yes,
That's
I am straight out of Compton right now.
You need to stop. I know you're a very successful TV star, but stop watching TV.
No,
It's
this is
messing
the
you
thing.
up.
I love things that
It's
you guys
messing
take for granted. I love it. I love seeing American things that we don't have. Like I geek out over it.
I was in,
I
I guess
just can't
there
wait
aren't
until
any
I'm
liquor
in some
stores.
part of London
I'm
that I'm
taking her
not
to
supposed to
London.
be in.
No,
I
there's
didn't
no
know.
part of London that you're not supposed to be in.
There's a few parts I'm not supposed to be
Yeah,
in.
but not you, honey. You can go everywhere. Everywhere.
Oh my God! Which is why I told you to be careful downtown LA.
This is the thing. She got me downtown LA being Caucasian with her.
Oh my God! Okay,
Okay.
right. You're like, yep.
Yep.
And you over here trying to protect her from the valley, and you got her walking the mean
Thank
streets
you.
of
Does that
downtown.
make
First
makes
of
sense,
all,
Baron.
downtown likes me.
Make it make sense.
Girl, I'll
Make
push
it
you out
make
that chair. So, okay. So the question you picked.
Yes.
Is it appropriate for your best friend and your significant other to routinely text each other about things that don't include you?
Never in
Explain.
your life.
Never.
Never
Are
in
you
your
fucking
life.
kidding
Are
me?
you
Sorry.
mad?
Sorry.
Never, ever, unless you're planning my surprise party
Or my engagement.
or my engagement. There is no, or my funeral. There's no,
Shit, those the only reasons?
there's no reason. There's no
Surprise
reason.
party, engagement, funeral.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
it.
Other than that, you speak when I put you in the same space together.
Yes.
Communication cuts off when we.
100%.
Okay.
1,000,000%. It's just
Why?
rude.
It's
Oh,
so
just-
fucking rude.
It's weird.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? I had one time a friend tell me, she was like, I was texting your boyfriend's mom. I was like, oh, so our friendship is over. That's dope.
Why was she texting your
I was
boyfriend's
like, so
mom?
first of all, my relationship over and our friendship's over.
Why was she texting your boyfriend's mom?
Why was she?
What was?
I mean, you're not friends anymore anyway, so tell us.
Yeah. Air out that
I
dirty.
still don't have the fucking answer.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
Really?
So she couldn't answer it?
She wanted to start a book club.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Run that back?
It doesn't make no sense to me.
She wanted to start a book club.
With your boyfriend's mom.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason? The reason of why?
This bitch is untrustable.
Okay, so did she have sex with him? Yes or no?
Eventually, yes,
Yes.
from the looks of that
Yes, she
face.
did.
No, I don't know. But he found his way to other places to get his dick wet. But
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
you shouldn't be texting your best. I didn't mean to jump in, but I agree.
Yeah. No, she felt it. She felt it in her
Yeah.
spirit.
Yeah,
to
so
say
it's
something.
it's surprise party, engagement, or funeral.
I think you know what it is. If I've introduced you to my boyfriend, there's no reason for you to communicate because what is there to talk about unless it involves me? And those three things involve me. Outside of those three things, what are you going to talk to him? What is there to talk
Yeah,
to
like
him
what do
about?
you want to chit chat with him
There's
about?
no checking in. Why would you check in? Why would you? What is that like? Unless you're like you know his friends or that kind of
Unless
thing.
you knew him before me.
Or you knew him before me. That is the only reason.
And you're like, oh, I was checking in with him, something about work related, maybe.
Yeah. There's excuses, but outside of like knew him before me.
But like not anything like
has anyone
Let's
done
not
that?
do like it's like, hey, if you check in with my man about like something that is like, let's keep it
It's like, what do you have to talk about?
Let's keep it
I'm just trying
let's
to
keep it
think
under
like,
four sentences. Hey, you know a mechanic? Yeah. Here's his number.
But then you're coming to me.
But
to
no,
ask,
you come
to
to, you still come to me
and say,
to
hey,
ask.
does so and so know a mechanic? And then you go, oh, ask my boyfriend or 4 years.
Yes.
And then that's what I'm
My
saying.
boyfriend of 4 years.
What is there to talk about? What is there to talk about? What
are you chit-chatting about? With salad dressings you
like?
like?
Wait, but it's different because I've texted to here. So
And
we're
that's what I'm
friends,
saying.
unless you're friends separately as well.
Yeah.
Then it's different.
Or you've known them before.
Or,
Because I've texted
like,
to hear about work stuff,
I mean,
and he's
yeah.
texted me about work stuff.
Yeah.
Because of the all deaf days and things like that.
Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe my situation is a little different because everybody that I'm close with, we either met at the same time or I met them through him.
Yeah, okay.
And so it's like, yeah, especially the people that we like pretty much met at the same time, like they'll come to me and like, oh, you know, I text him about such and such DJ or asking about such DJ name or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I don't care. Like they make it their business to tell me.
Yeah,
They
that's
reached out
different.
to
Yeah.
not, you know, to
Yeah.
make sure I know it's nothing messy.
They
And I
let
was
you
like,
know they communicated.
I'm
Yeah.
not concerned, but
But that's
think
because you're
that-
married. When you're married, it's a different level.
it's not.
Really?
I
No.
wouldn't think it's different.
I feel like when someone's your boyfriend and girlfriend,
No.
there's more of a like. Once you get married, you're just kind of like, that's my husband. You could text my husband, but like
Ooh,
boyfriend.
I think I would get
No,
more.
I wouldn't
yeah.
say that. I
I
don't
would be
think
like,
marriage
that's
has
my
anything to do
husband.
with it. I think
Really?
it's more so the security of the relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
How
because
secure you are.
if you have to ask those types of questions, then you're not sure about your partner or your friend's
That is
loyalty
true.
to you.
That is 100% true. And there are some shady friends that really
Yeah, that it's
should not be
like
around your
it's
man.
some that I'm like, oh, you know, I'm fine. Yeah, go pick up so and so from her place for me. Like, I don't need to be there. But there's some other ones. It's like, where you going? I'll meet you at the car. Like,
Yeah, okay,
I'm
cool.
going with you.
On 10
I'll
toes.
run up and grab it.
Let's
like,
go.
You,
Don't worry
you
about
sit
it.
here.
Don't worry about it. Don't
Yeah.
worry
That's
about
like,
it. Yeah.
I remember Cardi said one time on one of her feeds, she was like, I don't like when I bring bitches around and then they voice get higher. They'd be like, hey, how are you? You'd be like,
Yo,
what the fuck is that voice?
Really?
yo. So
hi. You'd be like,
Has that happened to you
I
guys?
had an ex like go in on me because I said thank you, and apparently I said it too sweetly to another man.
How did you say it? Do you remember?
I don't really remember. I just remember being in this tiny ass like convenience store, And I had walked in there and to pick out what I wanted to drink, but people were steadily coming in. So I was like, I'm gonna go outside because I'm not serving a purpose. My boyfriend is in here. Let me just grab this drink from me. I'm going back outside to the car.
Keep it.
So yes, when I was headed out, somebody else was walking in. It was a man, and he opened the door for me, and I was like, thank you, and kept going. This dude got in the car and was like, that was literally it.
Oh, he's got a small willy. He's got a small willy.
No, I don't even think it was a small willy thing. I think he a light skin thing. Is
that a thing here as well?
He was overly masculine to like prove a point, and he was like very just aggressive and confrontational.
I'm so glad
he really,
you're not
really
with
was.
that person.
I am not,
because that's called insecurity.
Yes.
Projecting
but
on
yeah,
me.
he went in on me once he got in the car about saying thank you. It's like, okay, I didn't say it that way, sir.
Wow. And the fact that he
thing.
picked up on that is weird. Very weird.
So
I
Bad
don't
vibes.
like when people overly mock me. Like when they when you're like, and then you said thank you. I was like,
and it was dumb on his part because I drove and so I left his ass sitting on that gas station
for
parking
you.
lot. But
Moral
it was
of the
a thing that
story.
happened.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I guess.
So that's
We've
that.
got to the
Yes.
bottom of that one very quickly. I feel like the jury says, no, ma'am. You're not allowed to text your friend's boyfriend when it doesn't involve said
I'll tell
friend.
you right now, if I had a boyfriend
Oh, Heidi.
and I see him, I mean, I got boyfriends, but and I see him.
Oh yeah, don't
And
giggle.
I
Don't
find-
giggle while you're
no,
talking
but
to
I'm really
another.
funny. I am really funny.
That's
though.
why you shouldn't be texting my boyfriend.
This is true.
He loves funny bitches. He can't talk to you.
I got this.
I'm the only funny bitch he can giggle at.
Why he giggling?
Yeah.
Kikiing and shit.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
Privately, I'm like, we can laugh at her together.
Right.
But don't
But
think
don't you get
separate
no
solos.
solo laughing,
No
man.
solo ha-ha-hees. That's not happening.
Oh,
Okay.
Heidi sent me London
Oh
sent me
my
this
God.
recipe. She sent you what? You
Right.
want me to make?
Heidi, don't even lie, because you know that when you have a man, I'll be all up in it.
I complained about how
We're
you
like
don't
this.
cook all the time, so why she recipeing you and not me? Like,
Recipe.
Did you recipe with me?
recipe with me,
Yeah,
bitch.
Recipe and recipe.
Right. Shit, this should be a group conversation. Add me to that chat.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my God. Remind me to never
Since you know
text.
how to press buttons on your phone and shit.
I will never text any of your husband. Well, I will text your husband. I'll text him today.
Let's all just text them at the same time right
I
now.
texted him a couple hours ago. So.
We should all just text to hear, hey, big head.
No.
Make things real awkward.
Stop it. Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God. I love you guys. Okay.
Love you too.
Does loving me make you lose your breath?
I saw you about to pull another card, so
It's your turn now, Heidi.
I was bracing. Give me the-
No,
Oh, sorry.
no,
Yeah, you don't want me to
because you messed it
proofread.
up last time. She got real quiet and was like,
She
let
likes
me.
to proofread.
Yes, I said that's
Yeah.
what I said too. So you need to proofread it. Okay. You find out the person you're dating is legally separated and is in the process of divorcing. Is it okay to continue to date this person? Why or why not?
Yup. Been there, done that.
Especially if it's the truth.
Heidi, why are you pausing? The answer is yes. Heidi. Really?
So you don't want any attachment to another woman at all.
Let me tell you right now.
Okay.
What I don't want is for me to feel comfortable and naked and liking you, and then all of a sudden I hear, and I find out you legally separated, but y'all still conversating about things, and I'm just some sort of buffer.
What makes you think that you be the buffer? What if you're the relief? What if you're the sunshine in the rain? What if you're the thing that makes him feel like he can love again?
You know, the Red Cross is also the relief, and
I'm just saying.
and
just saying.
people just let the Red Cross do their work, and then they move on with their lives. Like
Are you
just
saying that you're Red Cross in this analogy?
well, what I'm trying to say is, it's not that it's a no, okay? It's not that it's a no. It's just that, like, if you tell me you're legally separated, I just wanted, because I'm
You want to see the paperwork.
Yeah, like I'm legally single, okay? So I'm legally single. I've been legally single on my taxes. It's not that nobody didn't ask me to hold their last name a couple times, you know. It's not that nobody ain't ever tried to have me look at some jewelry. Yeah, but it's like I just, out of respect, truly out of the respect of your last relationship, you had to have loved her at some point. She had to have loved you at some point. And like, if that's not done, that's not done. And I get that because I've been in a situation where things are done, but they're not done and people don't know they're not done. So it's like, I just don't want to be in the mix of that. And it has a lot to do with the trauma of how I was born. So like, it's just not for me. I'm not built that way. Mm-hmm. If you're separated, like it's not that we can't talk. It's just that I can't have my heart broke in the middle of you fixing shit.
You're being pessimistic.
No, I'm not. I'm being honest.
But honestly, you're also being pessimistic. Like, I have recently dated, as in last year, was dating a guy that was going through divorce. Mm-hmm. And he was a nice guy. I didn't want to be like, oh, I can't date you because you're going through a divorce. Like, he's single. He'd been single for years. The divorce was just taking forever.
They take a long time, especially if there's kids involved.
And he luckily had like no kids. All that was involved was a kitten. So I just really, it wasn't a lot of baggage.
Was there a custody battle over the kitten?
Who gets the kitten? And I was like, this is fun. Now, he had his own demons, and I broke up with him for that reason, but nothing to do with the fact that he was recently divorced.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't like date. I would be hesitant.
That's what the question was.
But no. Oh, I thought it was about falling in love.
No, you took it there.
She went personal.
You took it there. You find out the person you're dating.
Why didn't he tell me at the top, though?
That's what he told you. That's how you find it out.
I find out the person I'm dating.
Because
I need you to only use the facts that are given,
okay,
like the details.
Okay. I'm on the back. That's why I proofread.
Exactly. Next time, let her proofread, Farron.
Here you go.
Okay. You find out the person you're dating. So when you say the person I'm dating, I immediately think
this is
she's yours when she acts like this.
This is
the person you're dating makes it sound like we've gone on multiple dates and you didn't tell me.
That's what dating means.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
So she still is like, okay, so you
Heidi,
didn't tell me.
Don't try and be pessimistic.
But that isn't something that you would
drop
start.
on the first one.
Everybody isn't always like, oh, I have a kid on the first one, because it's like, I don't know where this is going.
Exactly. They don't really need to know that.
Yeah.
And so you're on the third date, you're pre-smash, and he tells you he's actually, separated. What are you gonna say?
Pre-smash.
I pre-smash is...
I would still smash. I did still smash.
I think I'd be like, I'd be like, tell me more about this. Like, I don't know.
Heidi, just say
you still know.
No.
It's not a no.
She said no.
It's not.
It sounds like a no.
Do you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling there's some past trauma that's here.
Fine.
That's come
I didn't know
into
we were in a
this.
therapy session. Is she legally
Heidi,
licensed for this?
Heidi, let's talk.
Do you have a license to do
Let's
therapy?
talk it out. I feel like there's something.
I don't know. I guess it's not.
You're scared
I guess
of
it's
getting
not
hurt again. I see you and I feel you.
Yeah, everyone knows I'm scared of getting hurt
I see you
again.
and I feel you.
And I'm here for you.
Everyone knows that.
A youngling you.
I feel you. And I'm here for you. And I love you. And you're not going to get hurt again, I promise. Okay? You are amazing. You are great. You are kind. And you is important.
I knew you were going to do that.
All of those things.
Look, at the end of the day, you say no, I say yes. We can't agree on everything.
That's the point.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're friends.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
well,
Farron.
you're not. You're fully...
Farron's fully involved.
Oh.
Farron don't mind.
Nope.
See?
Nope. I'm good. Nope, I'm good. I mean, especially if there's proof that it is in process. You're not just telling me.
Yeah.
Because then I sound stupid. Like, well, he's saying he's leaving her.
I know.
It sounded real dumb. I don't want to be that person.
Mm-hmm.
But there's there had been legit proof, then yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, Heidi, but you will love again.
Do we... Oh, I know
She's
I'll
an
love
idiot.
again. Please.
Yes.
Oh,
Listen,
please.
I'm single too. I'm out here in these
Wait,
streets.
are we pulling one more or no? We just do two?
Oh,
You don't get to pull one?
I mean, I answered the questions with you guys,
Yeah,
but if you would like for me to...
Oh, you look at you proofreading.
Exactly, because I read them all.
I feel like
okay.
it's her show, though. She's
I know.
allowed.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
I'll do one for you. Will that make you feel better?
No, I don't want to take anything over. I just...
Heidi, what's wrong? Farron, do you? Don't let this girl control the narrative. It's your show. We're merely
Yeah,
players.
fuck that card.
We're merely players in this.
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
that card. This is my show.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. So, London.
Yes, beautiful.
A question.
So I'm just sending love to Heidi.
Now
I
feels like
love
an
it.
attack.
Oh my God.
I'm
That's
love
so-
bombing her.
my kid would love to see you do that, because when she wants me to instead of saying I love you, she'll be like, Mom, and she'll just hold up half the heart. And from like across the room, I have to hold up the other half.
That's so cute that you do that. Don't roll your
Yes.
eyes. That's fucking beautiful.
Cry.
That is so cute that you do
she's
that.
she's such a mushy kid.
Love that.
Sometimes when she's
She
not being
hold it like
evil,
she be
she's
make-
mushy.
she like,
she's
Mom!
like, and I'll be like, kid, and she's like,
That is cute.
do it, and I'll be like, all right, and she'll be like, yes.
That's
you're
super
gonna make
cute.
me fucking cry.
Exactly. That's super cute.
She's really fucking sweet.
She's
Very.
so sweet, but
Sorry,
no,
I
but
interrupted.
she is so sweet. Back to the conversation that we had about like how amazing you have to be on TV and be British and things.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
This is
because
where
I
we're going.
really, really like that conversation. I feel like enough people don't know it, and
Yeah.
we've like been telling your story in small groups. Like, who knew? No wonder he played Martin Luther King, even though he's not American, because he was amazing. Like, London said they're amazing. So, so London told us about basically how it us being me to hear and some other people who are around about like how hard it is to be a Black British actor. And like once they like the work is here in America, but once you guys get here, like you have already like proven yourself
Yeah.
to get over here.
Yeah.
Like, can you just
Yeah.
tell more?
I kind of just want to break down the beef, the Black British African American beef. I want us to all work
Yes,
together.
yes.
And that's why I'm doing my bit for the
Right,
people.
right.
So we come together like a family. So basically, I think I've spoken to some African American actors about this, and they're just like, you just come over here and take our jobs and And it's like, I understand why you say that, but I need to give you some context. And essentially, I was telling them, and I'm telling you guys, that it is so hard to get on TV in Britain if you're Black. First of all, there's only 5 stations. 5.
In all of British TV.
In all of British TV, there is 5. There used to be 4. The 5th one came in like 2007. Like, there's 5. When I grew up, there were no Black people on TV that were British. So what happened was an American show would get syndicated and come over and be on one of the 4 channels. And that American show could be anything from the Steve Harvey show to the Jamie Foxx show to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I think the first Black woman I saw on TV was Aunt Viv from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So when I was a kid, I used to think to be Black and on television, you had to be American. So in my brain, at like 6, 7, 8, I already knew to be successful, I'm going to have to go to America because that's how I get on TV in Britain, because we only have American actors on the TV. So that was me growing up, and a lot of Black people growing up, which is why I have the same upbringing as a young Black girl from America, because I watched all the same shows, because if I wanted to see people of color, I had to watch American shows. Wow. So I grew up watching Moesha and That's So Raven and all these amazing shows with a sister, with all these amazing Black women in them, because we didn't have a British equivalent of sister.
It's so funny to hear you say that, because just growing up as a Black kid in America, you felt like there wasn't nearly enough representation.
Exactly. And this is what I'm
you
saying.
were like, this is all
This
I
is
saw.
all I saw. I was like, yeah. I remember just wanting to go to Lamert Park because that's where Moesha was from. I remember that, like, Brianna from 101, she's from Baltimore, so I wanted to go to Baltimore. And then my wife
Wanting
and
to go to
kids,
Baltimore.
my wife and kids are from Stamford, Connecticut. So I wanted to take my ass to Stamford, Connecticut, so I could meet Michael Kyle and
I
his
didn't
family.
even know that's where these people were.
This is what I'm saying.
I just wanted to go to Baltimore.
I wanted
like,
to go to Baltimore and Stamford, Connecticut.
We've got to get more television over.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So I
Wow.
just absorbed black culture through TV. So my friends just the other day took me to Red Lobster because I thought that was an expensive restaurant.
First of all,
Because as a kid,
It
when
is.
I
Yes.
watched
It
these
is.
shows like Martin, they would say we're going to
It's
Red
a Red
Lobster.
Lobster.
So when I first sold my first script, I called my agent and I was like, I'm in Beverly Hills getting some Gucci. We should go for dinner. And she was like, where do you want to go? And I was like, can we go Red Lobster? Is there one in Beverly Hills? And she was like, what?
Ew.
And I was like, no, we don't want to go someplace fancy. Let's go Red Lobster. And she was like, are you okay? And I was like, is that
She
not
said
a fancy?
someplace fancy.
Is that not a fancy place? And she was like, no, London. And I was like, but they go there in Martin. But
To
they
be
get
fair,
money.
Beyonce recently
Beyonce
called.
said,
Yeah.
if you fuck me good, I'll take his ass to Red Lobster. Martin's like, we're going Red Lobster. We got money. In the Parkers, they went to Red Lobster when they got money. So in my head, I'm thinking Red Lobster's a place to be. So that's what I'm saying. I grew up on, and my story is not unique. Speak to an African American, speak to a Black British person about African American TV. They can tell you
Wow.
everything because we didn't have it. So to be black and on TV in Britain, you actively had to take a role from a white person. So every role I've had was not
She
written.
said, so you say sorry?
No,
Why
I
are
just-
you apologizing?
I laughed because I only laughed. The only reason I laughed is people always be like, "We're not taking your jobs," and she was like, "I actively took roles from white people."
I'm not taking black.
I think it's a
Americans.
good thing. I just like that I'm gonna take your.
No, it's not even. I'm gonna take your shit. Otherwise, I won't eat. You don't
I know, I
you're
get it.
not
I get it. I get
writing
it.
roles for
I
me.
only laughed
You
because
know,
it was truthful.
like Michaela Cole is the only,
yeah.
the first and the only black woman to have her own sitcom in Britain, first and only, and that
Oh,
happened.
because Chewing Gum was
Yeah,
there
Chewing
first.
Gum was,
okay.
yeah. So Chewing Gum came out in like 2017, 16, first. Imagine first, as in before her, no black women had their own shows at all, point blank, period.
And Chewing Gum was so fucking
First
good.
and only. And like after
Yeah.
Chewing Gum, no one went, let's make more of these little bubble gum. And no, just one. Just her. No more blackies coming through. And that is literally how it is in Britain. So as a black person, if you got on TV, one of the 4 or 5, you're already, no offense to anyone listening to this who is a very talented American, but to get on TV in Britain is so hard that if you made it onto those 1 of 5 channels, you're already at such an elite level of acting that by the time you come to America, they're like, oh, have a seat. Like, come and sit down. Like, when I
Wow.
came over here, before I moved here, I wrote 10 TV show ideas, 10 film ideas, 10 non-scripted, 10 scripted. And I was like, I'm coming here to break down a door. I want America to know my name. I'm going to work hard. And I got here and they were like, the door is open, honey. Sit the fuck down. You're so talented. Look, England had you in the streets with crumbs. We've got food for you here. And that is the difference. Like,
Wow.
England makes you work so hard. I remember I sold my first ever script in the UK. I nearly had my own show 8 times. 8 times in Britain over my 10-year career as a comedian. I tried to have my own TV show and I sold a script once to Comedy Central UK for £1,000, which is $1,200, and I was so happy.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God, I sold my first script. This is amazing. And I was so excited. And then 8 months, that didn't get picked up. 8 months later, I come to LA and I sell my first script to NBC for $150,000. And I'm
Wow.
like, what?
Right, you didn't even know.
What? 150? I would have done it for 1,500. What are you talking about? America.
She didn't say that. She would have never sold for 15.
Spoiled. I'm living here. Like,
Wow.
what? So yeah, England makes the black talent work so hard, and that's why they come over here and do well, because to get to where they are in Britain, you have to be exceptional. There's no shortcuts to this
Wow.
shit. You have to be exceptional.
Oh, hey, babe, he in the comments. But so it's so crazy because actually in that conversation, Tahir made the point of like, we be so excited and just so enthralled with British shows here that, because we didn't ever see, like we didn't have British shows.
Yeah.
Black or white on
Well, now
TV
you know
here,
why
so
you
we
didn't see
didn't.
Black British shows. She just told you
There
that.
weren't
There
any.
wasn't.
They didn't exist.
They didn't exist.
But we didn't even have the white ones here on, like we had to specifically watch BBC in order to see it. But even that just sounded super fucking boring. So it's like,
this is the thing.
I don't wanna watch this. But now, especially once I got into sorry I couldn't make it, Farron won't let me come. No, she would not. So but yeah, so it took for me to like become an adult and question, why the hell does my grandmother keep watching Downton Abbey? Like, what is it about? Why does she keep watching this? And once from the very first episode, I was hooked, and I watched
Look at that.
every fucking episode at least 3 times.
This
I watched
is
the
the
whole
thing.
series like 3 times
Don't
all the way
get me wrong.
through.
There's some good British TV.
Britain
There's
has
some good.
award-winning
Or
TV.
like when Netflix did a really big like British TV push a couple years ago, because Father Brown, that was my shit. Like when I tell you, I fucking loved that show.
So this is the thing. I think Britain makes really good
They
award-winning
do.
TV for white people, and I'm really proud of everything that they've achieved. They're getting a bit better when it comes to people of color. There's like Top Boy. People enjoy Top Boy, so that's the thing on Netflix that you can watch. But essentially, the reason why we come over here is because we get paid crumbs.
They're
and
just shelling out money over here, just throwing it at you.
Opportunities. It's not even just money. It's the opportunity, and it's really hard to get here. I think people think we can just fly over when it's like no.
Oh yeah, tell more about
you
that
have to do the whole
process.
process.
So the process is like essentially to work here as an actor or creative in the industry, you have to prove that you're better at the job than at American. So the American government's like, you're taking money away from America or Americans, you got to prove it. Prove why you need to be here. So you've got to like, first of all, pay money, thousands of pounds, like £10,000, which is like $12,000. And then you've got to do all these letters and all this paperwork. And then you've got to get people in your field to write letters to the government saying why you'd be an asset to the industry. I luckily got Daniel Kaluuya to do one.
Wow.
Daniel Kaluuya and Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Both.
Humble brag, right?
Listen, I'm very successful.
I luckily got Daniel Kaluuya to just
Daniel Kaluuya is the fucking G, and I love him, and he's the best. And he was like, come to America, you need to come out here, this is where it's at. And I was like, I'm gonna see what you do first. And then I remember speaking to him when Get Out came out, and imagine, Daniel was not famous in Britain at all. Like when Get Out was out in America, me and Daniel were like on the tube, the subway in Britain, and nobody was stopping him for autographs or anything. Like that, like he's not, these people aren't stars in their hometown. They come over here and they're stars.
Right.
So he was like telling me about Get Out, and he was like, yeah, I'm doing this movie.
What was his first, do you remember what his
He
first
was
project? Because I know he was in
Skins.
Black Mirror.
Skins. So he was in the UK show Skins, and he was such a token character. He was the only black character in the show. He had one line an episode, and his name was Posh Kenneth. And he literally just had one line, and he was in Skins. They had him just being a token black man in a series.
They were trying to check a box. Any diversity?
Posh Kenneth. I think there was a black girl in it, and he was a token black guy in it. And essentially, yes, that was it. And he wrote a couple episodes of Skins, if I'm correct. And then he moved on to Black Mirror and so, and now he's a
That
whole
was my
other
shit.
show.
Black Mirror. That was my shit.
Black Mirror is a British
British
show.
I was watching
Okay.
Black Mirror before Netflix took it on. Then everyone was like, "Oh, Black Mirror," and I was like, "Man, I tried to tell y'all motherfuckers
Black
about
Mirror
this."
is top 10.
Where
But then
was it
even
before it was on Netflix?
I don't know.
It was on Britain. So it was on a channel.
Really?
It was on Fourth Channel.
Yeah.
Channel 4.
Channel 4. Yeah. And what's his name? Charlie, right?
Charlie
like
Brooker.
he didn't really have like a ton of success before
No,
Black
Channel
Mirror.
4 cancelled it.
Yeah,
Imagine,
exactly.
after
Yeah.
the second season.
Yeah.
have
And I was
to
like, this
look
shit
up
fucking
Skins.
good.
Yeah, it's
and
so
then
good.
and then I thought that I'm sorry,
on
Charlie and Netflix and everybody, I'm so sorry, but when you brought it to America, they watered that shit down.
Yeah, because the original,
What was
the
the name of
first 2
it?
seasons
Dude,
are
that first episode, I think the first episode is the pig
The
episode.
pig one.
I was like, oh, this shit fucking wild.
Yeah,
what
it's
are you
wild.
talking about?
Black Mirror episode 1.
I was like, this shit fucking
The
wild.
pig.
That was
The pig.
hard to watch.
I
Like I
loved
was
it.
like,
Oh, I loved it. I was like, oh,
loved it.
yeah, that's how shit could go wrong.
Fucking the pig.
yo.
I was like, that's how shit could go
But
wrong.
then it actually happened in real life because
That's
our
what
Prime
I'm saying.
Minister,
I'm
Wait,
scared.
what?
Basically, Black Mirror came out, and then 5 years later, our current Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, someone released a tell-all book about him, and it said in university, to haze him to get into this really posh members club at Oxford, he had to fuck a pig.
Stop!
Yes.
Bitch, stop! I didn't know that was a
It was
real
dead.
thing.
White
He had to put his
people
dick
do
in a pig's
crazy
mouth,
shit.
a dead pig's mouth.
Ew.
So yeah, so it was kind of like
he wanted to be in that bag.
and he got in. It was called the Bollington Club. Look it up, honeys.
White
Receipts.
people do crazy
Rich white people,
shit.
rich white people.
Rich
There
white
we go.
people do
Crazy
crazy shit.
shit.
Ooh, rich white
That has a
people
nice
do
ring, right?
crazy shit. Rich white people do crazy shit.
shit.
Why do they do it? Why do they do it? For the bag. For the bag.
and white
Damn,
and
how
bold.
we
Oh my
get this
God.
power.
And
Cause
rich
white
and white
people
and
do.
bored. And bored with the rich white life. And bored with the rich white life. Cause the rich and white and bored. Bored with the rich white life. Bored with the rich
Amir,
white life.
this is the promo for this episode, right?
White people do crazy
Bored with the
shit.
rich white life.
Yo.
Sorry that I
Okay.
sing off key.
Don't apologize. You gonna take these 3 terrible ass voices. Right.
Anyway, it takes a lot of hard work to get to this country if you're British and you want to work out here. And so give us some grace. I know you might be upset that Cynthia Erivo played Harriet Tubman or that David Oyelowo played Martin Luther King, but essentially we're all from Africa.
I didn't
slavery.
even know Cynthia was British until after she was. I heard an interview of hers after she did Bad Times at the El Royale.
Okay, yes.
That
and
was
then you
such a good
realised that
movie.
she was...
Yeah, because I was
And
like,
see,
who
isn't
is
that
this with this
great?
amazing ass voice? Like, I've never seen this face before. And then when I heard her speak, I was like, oh,
But
shit.
isn't that great? So when
Yeah.
actors do come over here that are successful, it's not like they're shit. That's the
They've
thing.
been
they
great.
are really
They've
good
been
actors. They're not like,
good, yeah.
oh, I'm American. I'm going to do the roles and I'm going to be free to people.
Is that your impression of me when I go over to Britain?
No, I'm just saying. I can understand if they came over and they were terrible and they were getting all these parts. It's like, but they're exceptional actors. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
you
I mean,
know?
yes.
They are
Yes.
And me, I'm very, very, very funny.
You people are great. No.
I'm just saying, please, I just don't, because there's this thing called the ADOS, African Descendants of Slavery. And like, anytime there's any discourse about Black Britishness, there's like on Twitter and on Clubhouse, the ADOS community
Oh, well, that's where you
very
your Twitter.
angry and they have a
Really?
lot of stuff to say. And I listen because I like to hear the other side of the arguments, and it's so twisted. Some people get on that stage with valid points. Some people get on those stages and spout hate. And foolishness. And so for me, whenever I can, as a British person working in America and funding the lives of several Americans, let's be clear, my manager is
She's just going to sit there right
my
there.
manager's
for
a black
you.
woman. I
She
am
took
her
me
meal
to a
ticket.
Laker game. London took me to a Laker game, so she's giving back to the community.
I am. I am. I lost my Laker game virginity to you. So don't even act like it was just a Laker game.
It
Like we weren't
wasn't-
in the fucking
you know what?
VIP
Is that a
buffet.
thing?
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Is
I didn't
Laker
lose my
game-
Laker game virginity to you, baby. Hey,
Laker
I'm gonna
game
tell you right
virginity a
now,
thing?
bitch been on the floor.
How was
honey.
you living at the Lakers game? Were we not living large? Were we not with
Large,
One
very-
Direction?
Too large.
Too large.
In
with
charge.
Ray J in the fucking thing.
I know.
Somebody said, this British lady y'all got on is amazing.
Thank you.
She is. That's why she's here.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
She just told
Okay.
you why she here.
Right. And she's very successful.
Very successful and amazing.
Everybody watched To Catch a Dick on Netflix. Enjoy.
Yes. To Catch a Dick on Netflix. Watch it. That's London stand-up, y'all. Okay. So thank you
No
for...
worries. No, it's fine. I'm
Because
sorry to say
it
that.
was such a, it was so enlightening because I did wonder. I was like, why does it make sense to have him playing Martin Luther King? Why does it make sense to have her playing Harry? It's like, I just wondered that. And the way you broke it down, I was like, yo, they worked hard to get there. So,
Very
you know,
hard. exceptionally hard. And
Get
also,
off they back.
can I also say, Black Americans, there's a film called Cool Runnings. Okay.
I love Cool Runnings.
Just watched that like a week
I hope
ago.
you're not gonna diss Cool Runnings.
Yes, I am. As a Jamaican, the Americans
You
that
gonna
play
diss Cool
Jamaicans.
Runnings?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Americans
The
that
Americans
played
were
them.
playing
It was
Jamaicans.
terrible. I watched it
The
recently
accents were off.
and rewatching it was
Well,
terrible.
It's
And
not a
nobody
movie you should
complained.
rewatch.
This
That's
is the
something
thing.
you're supposed to
No
store
one
Just
yourself.
stay up there.
You're supposed to.
But I
You're
love
not
the
supposed to
film.
look. You're not
I
supposed to
love the
look
film.
back at it.
Jamaica,
I
we
love
got
the
a
film.
bobsled team.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to hear no slander.
Terrible.
I have a beautiful
Terrible.
memory. You're not going to
Sucker.
destroy my
Yeah,
memory
Dad.
of Cool Runnings.
It's on Netflix. Go and watch
Yo,
They
it.
man.
put it on Netflix.
It's on
They-
Netflix
man.
right now.
That's supposed to stay on
Watch
the Disney
it.
Channel.
Sanka,
Oh,
you're
is it
dead.
Disney?
Well, it
It's
wasn't a
Disney. It's on the
Disney.
Disney
It
Channel.
was
It's
a
on Disney.
Disney.
It's
It was
on
a
Disney.
Disney
Please,
Channel
I'm just
movie.
saying, when Cool Runnings came out, Jamaicans weren't like, oh, how dare these Americans butcher our accents. No, they were like, we're happy to see
They're like-
Jamaicans represented on a big screen.
Yeah.
That's what
when
I'm saying to
so
you.
do the
No
same
Cool
thing for
Running
us.
slander.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying to him that Cool Runnings is a great movie where Americans butchered the Jamaican accent. That's all I'm saying.
So she's not saying the movie's bad.
movie's
She's saying the acting.
exceptional. The accents are
Well-
dreadful.
Well, also
Dreadful.
on top of that, half y'all out there who they cast as white trash, y'all motherfuckers don't know how to be white trash. There's different types of white trash. Okay.
So basically-
Oh, wow. Go on.
Yeah,
Go off, Heidi.
yeah, because every time they be like, "Oh, I got a tooth missing," I got all my motherfucking teeth, motherfucker.
Hold on, Heidi. Are you
yeah.
not, you're not white trash. You have a vintage car. You're living life.
You think white trash don't have vintage, baby? That's what we do.
What is the definition
Tell me
of
the
white
last
trash?
time you saw a white trash person with a high class motherfucking RV.
What is the
Okay.
definition?
Tell me the last time you saw a white trash person with a high tech RV. Okay. We
Okay.
do vintage,
But what is
motherfucker.
the
You want to learn how to
definition?
fix the fucking shit? Pull up. Yeah, we know
Let the
somebody down the
hoes
road.
know, Heidi.
Okay.
What, is that how you hurt your arm, or is that
No,
something
this is.
else?
Didn't you
Oh,
want me to teach you how to skate?
apparently that has
Didn't you
something to
want
do
to
with
teach
you.
me how to skate?
What happened?
Oh, now she don't know that.
She's clenched her pearls and everything.
No. I'm just saying there's different versions of white trash, okay? And I'm not saying I'm white trash, but I'm saying I may not
'Cause
be
if
white
she
class,
was-
okay?
If she was white trash, her arm would be wrapped up in a dirty t-shirt.
Yeah,
not a
but, like, you know,
cornbread.
Oh my
This
God.
bitch says ace, okay?
Oh
Just
my
like the back of the
God.
card on my ace.
What is
I'm
wrong
your
with, what
ace.
is wrong with you? Do you know that you have issues? Are you aware?
And is my hair red? We know I got issues.
I was just about to say she knows.
I know.
She knows.
I
That's
know.
what I like.
I
I
know.
know.
We all got
I mean,
issues.
I like
Look
my
at-
friends a little damaged.
Tier said London was trying to dance on skate.
Oh.
To hear. Let's talk about to hear Maroon more. Yeah? Because if we want to talk about what people were trying to do, I'll take about the time when Tahir put me on a boat and he crashed the boat into
We were
the sea,
shipwrecked.
and we were shipwrecked. Don't let me come for you,
The
Tahir
boat
more.
was turned over. There was a
Maroon
helicopter.
did. They had to come and get the
The
lifeguard
Coast Guard
to come
came
and
in.
save us.
Let
to
him
save
know.
us. And he was like, "Oh, I've got my license. I've
This
got
the
my boat
third
license.
person that has
Got my
told
boat
y'all
license."
we
He
were
shipwrecked
stranded.
us. And I'm a new girl to this country. And I was led astray because I
She was like, I
met
felt
Tahir.
safer outside the liquor store.
Exactly. I was here, we're drunk. He's drinking at the wheel and riding the boat and driving the boat and riding the boat and
Okay.
driving the boat.
That's
I
enough.
crashed
You're
it.
not gonna continue to do my babe.
Crashed
Who
it.
got a shipwrecked?
crashed
You
it
knew
in
you was in
nothing.
6
Boat
foot
over.
water.
You know, he crashed it in
You
nothing.
can't take them
He crashed
ferries
it
out further
you know, like
than
in
6
the Truman
feet.
Show where the boat hits the like it hit nothing. We were like, why is it stop?
Yeah, because you was in low water. Because you was in low water.
He crashed it.
It was.
nothing.
We didn't realize it.
It's
We
just
didn't
because you
realize
went. That's
it.
like when someone's like, "I'm drowning," and you're like, "No, you're standing up."
But that's what he did with the boat. The lifeguard had to come and rescue us.
Yes.
I was in
He had to
Burberry.
carry us
I
one
had
at
my
a time
Burberry
over to
coat
the
on.
other boat.
Oh, I
Carry
love
us
when
to
they
the
do
other
that. I
boat.
love when they do that.
Literally
Carry
save
me.
us. And he was like, I can drive. And I'm just saying to him, you struggling to drive is like me struggling to skate. Same energy. So don't come for me unless I send for you, honey. Jesus.
But also, you're not about to sit here and right next to me and do my babe.
No,
though.
but I also love him as a person. He's a lovely man.
He's a lovely man.
I text him saying, I'm so glad you're in my life. I actually did. And so it's fine. It's okay.
Don't kick me out. I defended you. Fair, you no longer stay at this residence.
It's okay.
Get out of these comments. You supposed to be asleep. Okay. But okay. This is great. You guys.
So much fun.
Yes. So,
much fun.
tell the people more, London, where to find you as we wrap up.
You can find me on Netflix several times. The first time is my Netflix special, which is exec produced by Kevin Darnell Hart. It's called...
middle name.
Yes, Kevin Darnell Hart. It's exec produced by him. It's called To Catch a Dick. I wrote it myself. It's hilarious, critically acclaimed. Changed my life. You can also find me on another Netflix show called the Netflix After Party.
I hate you. Never mind. Get out.
No,
She has nothing else to say.
Yes, I do. The Netflix After Party, which I host with David Spade and Fortune Feemster. Another great show, 10 eps for your intellectual viewing. The other thing I'm in is a show called History of Swear Words on Netflix, hosted by Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
But the critics say I'm the star of the show. And the final thing you can catch me on Netflix is hosted by Saweetie. But don't worry about Saweetie. I'm the only bad mama jamma you need to watch. And it's called...
So are you the one who writes all the little summaries for Netflix?
No, but this is the thing. I'm very successful.
She writes all them little Netflix.
I also have 2 new movies coming out.
Are you the one?
So
All
look
of
out
them.
for me.
Oh, Lord.
And
The
you can-
millions of shows and movies.
Millions.
London writes
I'm
all
Miss
the little...
Netflix. I'm London Netflix Hughes, motherfuckers. And understand it.
Yeah, she said bad mama jamma. Like,
Bad mama jamma. That's right to hear
boo,
more.
boo, tomato.
They take the piss. They take the piss.
Tomato.
So hold on. What's wrong with tomato? What's wrong with tomatoes?
I mean, it's a tomato, but...
It's just funny to hear.
Boo, tomato.
I'm throwing tomato. I just like when someone voices the action.
Yeah.
Boo.
I'm throwing tomatoes.
Tomato. I said it and they all started laughing at me. And I was like, why?
Because it's funny to hear tomato
Tomato,
when
tomato.
you're used to hearing tomato.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tomato. Boo, tomato. Sorry. I speak English. I don't know what you speak.
Anyway, Heidi.
Tahir, go away. Why are you trolling?
He bored.
He's so bored. Why are you saying let's wrap it up? Tahir, is he exec producer? Is he directing this?
No.
Are we live? How did he get internet? Listen.
How did he get internet? He's also very successful.
How did he get internet?
He's also very successful.
Go away.
Internet is just one of the many things he has.
How did he log on? How did he get online? What's
No
going
one took
on?
his computer? Anyway. Shut up.
Rude.
Anyway.
Boo.
So, Heidi, tell the people where to
You
find
know what? It's a really bad follow-up for me after that.
Boo, tomato.
You can find me here where I'm currently at. With my gorgeous face and cheekbones.
Yes.
You can find me at the Comedy Store
Yes.
on Friday. I don't know when this airs. You can find me on the internet.
Yes.
And you know what? If you want to find me other places, Hulu, Netflix, Disney, YouTube,
Yes,
hire your
let the
bitch.
hoes
Oh
know.
yeah,
Okay.
no, but also
Hire me.
She sells herself short.
I
you
have
can
an
see
entire
her.
TV series that is airing on
Exactly.
Hulu called The Funny Dance Show
Why
that
did you
is
start
based
with that?
that is based off of a live show that I created at the Comedy Store that was originally called Stand Up to the Streets, and we sold out for a year and a half. Sold that shit off to E, and they kept me as the host because you know what?
She was
Yo,
a-
girl, cute on camera.
was a very
Right.
good
And
She was
so
the
I
best
did
host.
that.
I need more of that, Heidi.
And
I need more of that.
you know, if you want to
Heidi.
look up old episodes of All Deaf, I was really in my bag. And
She really was, because we were
Let
out at
the
brunch.
hoes know.
We were out at brunch and a beautiful black man came over to, I thought it was for me, no, for Heidi,
Yeah.
and said, all deaf.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, my friend is famous.
yeah, so
So
shout out, you
famous.
know, so I'm on the internet and I'm looking for work.
Heidi. Also,
if you want to
also,
see me other places, I got,
see her Fenty.
oh, you can,
ads.
Yes.
Fenty, I'm a
Yes,
savage.
yes, yes.
So sure.
I forget the things I've done.
Her Savage
She's
Fenty
done
ad
so
is
much.
hands down.
They escape
the
her.
best. The Savage Fenty
Yes.
ad that Heidi stars in is the
It's
best,
the best.
ever
It
lingerie
is.
ad
It is
I've
really
seen
good.
in
It
my
is.
life.
Like,
it
it
is top
made me
tier.
buy what she had
It
on.
is top tier. Go and find it. Heidi Heaslet, Savage Fenty.
And I bought like all 3 pieces.
I
to
mean,
this
there's
thing.
some good
Like, I was
pieces.
committed.
I'm gonna
It
tell
is
you
the
right
best.
now. I be walking around. I hope nobody don't hack my cameras in my house because I be walking around in that shit. Like,
Yep.
yeah, bitch.
Good for you.
Yep.
They
It's
thought
such a good
they thought you
advert.
couldn't model at 35, bitch. I was born to model. Okay.
Come on.
Let the hoes know.
Okay, so
After
that-
hoes, let me know.
I'm a model that
I have a
talks and
question.
walks.
What's up?
When you say do you clap on the syllable or after
Let
every
them
word?
know.
Let
You clap it
them
on the
hoes
syllable.
know.
Let the hoes know.
Yes.
Yeah, like so you
Not
gotta,
let
The
the
way-
hoes
No.
know.
No.
no.
Let the hoes know.
No.
Let the hoes know.
Let the hoes know.
I thought you were
don't-
very
you don't need to
successful.
speed up the clap.
Let the
I can't do it because So here, the best
Here saying move.
the best way I can describe it is your voice gotta coincide with the clap to make
But-
sure because you letting them know over the sound.
And
Let
it's more
them
like a period
hoes-
after each word,
Yeah.
so it's not the hoes. It's let
Let
the hoes know.
Is
Because
this
it's like
the
a
period?
period after. Yes.
Is this the period?
Let
But
the
let
no, let. You
Oh,
clap. Let the.
the hoes.
now you playing.
No.
Now she playing.
You know what?
Let
She playing.
the hoes know.
I'm having like what is
Let-
it?
Let the hoes know.
Secondhand
She playing.
embarrassment
She
right
playing.
now.
She
by
playing.
this.
I want to make a.
It's been
let
another great
the
episode
hoes-
of More to the Story.
No.
Thanks for joining us. Let me get these heifers out of here.
She let us hoes know. She let the
Thank
hoes
y'all
know.
so much for being here.
Come
I
on,
love
come
you
on,
both.
come
Yes, yes. Come on, get over here. Cuddle, cuddle.
How do I
tip
smell?
it. I'm gonna tip
You
a
smell
chair
amazing. I'm about to bury my face in your boobs. With your consent, of course.
She let the hoes know.
Okay, y'all. See you next week. Thanks for joining us. Oh, she done forgot how to use a chair.